Would you agree with me that we live in a world that is full of brokenness? Yeah, it's pretty easy to see the brokenness that is around us, but there's good news that God did not originally create the world to be as it is now in this brokenness. When he created the world, he had a design in mind that was perfect. Everything was whole and it was good, and people were in perfect relationship with God. But people now have been separated from that relationship with God and are all born in this brokenness because of something called sin. And sin is just anything that we do, that we think, or that we say that is not in line with God's perfect standard. But he doesn't want to leave us in this brokenness because he loves us a whole lot. So he sent a hero to accomplish what none of us could ever accomplish. That hero's name was Jesus, and he came down and he lived a perfect life on the earth. He never sinned. And he died on the cross for us in our place because the penalty for sin is death. But then he was buried in a tomb, so he actually did die, but he didn't stay there. He came back to life just like he said he would. And that means that he's still alive today, and he's promised one day he's going to come back to judge the earth. Now, this is really good news, but there has to be more than just believing this man named Jesus existed. So God's promise is that if we will turn from doing things our way, and that we will follow Jesus, making him the king or the boss of our lives, then he will immediately restore us in relationship with him. And when he does that, he makes us a brand new person, and he gives us all of himself, which is called the Holy Spirit, and he will help us for the rest of our lives to continue growing in this relationship with him. He will help us to have the strength and the understanding to keep turning from our brokenness and to keep following him. But he always will keep us near to him. He also wants us to go to others who are still in this brokenness and let them know that he cares about them and he loves them and he has a plan for their life. So there's really only two places that you can be in this picture. You can either be here, which is near to God, in relationship with him because you follow Jesus, or you're still here in this brokenness and feel far from God. Which of the two circles would you place yourself in?